What up, good folk, good people? It's your boy Dre Montez. We're here live on CertaPro Painters presents Montez at midday. And it's day baseball time here in downtown St. Louis. I'm here live at Kilroy's in downtown St. Louis. If you're going to the game today, got plenty of parking in for you. Lots of interesting things to enjoy here when you come down to the Cardinal ball game today. But other than that, it's Wednesday. The weather is great. It's spectacular. It's not too hot, even though the weatherman lied to us. You can always get yourself some Major League Jerky while you're down here. Burgers, brats, dogs. Bring the kids. Apparently, there was no school today. I see more kids down here than I ever seen at the horse track during the week. So if there's no kids at school today, let me know. But to the rest of you, how you doing today? And welcome to the show, good folk, good people. Get on down here. It is the last Cardinal home game in the daytime during the week. I don't know what you're doing, but I know what I'm doing. I'm down here with the people, of the people, for the people. I'm down here at Kilroy's in downtown St. Louis, right next door to Cardinal Stadium. Special thanks to the Kilroy people, Artie and Brenda, Art Jr., and Annie crew down here raising you up as they always do and will. Get on down right now. But man, it brings back memories when I'm in downtown St. Louis, Cardinal ball games from the days of driving a golf cart. Shout out to my brother, my left hand, Mr. Menden, and all the people that contributed, participated, and enjoyed the moments of color card. St. Louis. Shout out to them. Yeah, some good times down there. It's emotional coming down here, man. I mean, not the fact we're not in the playoff push, but remembering the days of yesteryear of coming downtown to the game, the smell, the music, the people, the conversation, the hot women. I would put Cardinal game day women up against any crowd. Try if you want to. Cardinal baseball women are top five. Top five. If you want to do some people watching, just go to any bar on the path to the stadium and just do your best shot of people watching. We're having some internet issues, but bear with me. We're going to do what we can do. We're down here at Kilroy's downtown St. Louis. Parking is available. Good food, good people, and good conversations into the rest of it. If you're off today, you're at the game, and apparently there's no school today. There's a lot of kids down here. I don't remember kids being off on a Wednesday in the month of September after Labor Day. I'm just saying. You might want to check and see if your baby daddy, strange wife, baby mama, took the kids to the game instead of the kids in school. But most importantly, if you're off today, you're doing the right thing. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you have the day off, you already know how I feel about you. You're special with Dre Montez. You're special up here with me. This was a spontaneous situation. I didn't realize until late yesterday that today was the last day game during the week, and I love me some day baseball. So I did a shout out to one of the sponsors of the show, Kilroy's, Roy. And I said, hey, can I come down and do a pop-up show? Artie Jr. said, come on down, people, of the people, by the people. And I'm going to the game. Shout out to my homie Angelo for the ticket. Appreciate it to you. Appreciate it. There's the man, the hardest working man in the building. All the people that work parking lots, concession outside of any venues, security. You people are very special. You like first responders of day entertainment in St. Louis. It does not go unvalued, unappreciated. I want you to know how much I appreciate you guys. Before we get into the show, we lost a few people here, man, in the Hollywood world. And two really ring out a bell. Malcolm Jamal Warner's situation, drowning on a trip with family. But that's not the part that gets me. His mom was yesterday on Good Morning America with Robin. And what that woman said spoke volumes. mother-son relationship, your parent-to-child relationship. It spoke volumes what that woman said. She said she let out the loudest scream ever when she got the news that her whole block heard her scream. But that's not what got me. It's what she said after that. She said through her years of having the type of relationship that she had with her son, Malcolm Jamal Warner, there's not one conversation they did not have. She's at peace with his passing. There's not anything she said she needed to say to him or he needed to say to her. She's at peace with it. And we always hear people talking about they wish they would have said this or did that or done that or didn't say that. And the way this woman expressed her love for her son and their relationship and their communication really spoke volumes. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, it's out there for you on the social media as well. And also, we lost Robert Redford, the natural. If you've never seen the commentary, the DVD documentary about that movie, check it out. The Natural is one of the, you know how I feel about sports movies and documentaries. This one captures it all from so many levels, every side. But not only was Robert Redford great in that movie, how many actors and actresses need to tilt their hat in hand and give Robert Redford his flowers because the Sundance film, Robert Redford created that. And it gave so many people opportunities to put their film and their work out there in a different way. Just like with Robert De Niro with the Tribeca Film Festival. There are so many people that have done so many things for the independent artists, whether you're in front of the camera or behind the camera. So shout out to Robert Redford for sure. And Malcolm Jamal Warner. Like that. And if you've lost a loved one, prayers, thoughts, and condolences to you as well. Man, oh man, oh man, again, it is Wednesday. It's way back Wednesday. It's What It Do Wednesday. And we're down here in downtown St. Louis at one of our sponsors, longtime friend of mine, over 25 years, the family and the people of Kilroy's. And I also got my shirt today. Yeah, Major League Jerky, baby. I got it. Yeah, get on down here. Get you some of that great tasting jerky. Get on down here and get your jerky on today. On the other note and other side of things, we are realizing something. Chris Brown, Breezy. I don't know what you know about Chris Brown. If you like him, if you believe the rumors, if you try to do his dance routines, whatever it may be, that Chris Brown situation is on a whole new level of thinking and things to come and situations that may be out there to gander, comprehend. But whatever it may be, with downtown St. Louis, spontaneous pop-up podcast at Kilroy's in walking distance of the stadium. It's the last day game of a weekday, so I had to get down. I had to get down, had to get on down, had to reach out to the sponsor, Kilroy's. Get on down there. Get you some Major League Jerky. Get you some Major League Jerky today. I got my shirt. Yeah, buddy. We got the shirt. Another proud sponsor. Get on down here. Call your golf cart. Park here on the lot. Burgers, brats, dogs, adult beverages, and apparently you can bring your kids out today. Apparently there's no school today. You know what? The way the Cardinal seasons went, matter of fact, just take the kids out of school. Just take them out of school. Forget it. No school today, people. By word of Dre. Everybody leave the school right now. Teachers and administrators included. Get on down here. Because I've never seen as many kids for a weekday game after Labor Day. I'm just saying. But how we doing? Good folk, good people. Shout out to the StreamYard people, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and X. What up to the people? But Chris Brown, I have not been to a Chris Brown concert. I'm a big fan of Chris Brown. Not just his dancing, but the way he does things. And just talking to people that have went to this man concert, not only in St. Louis, in Houston, California, I've talked to people. What this man is doing at this concert is on the level of that man, MJ, Michael Jackson, the greatest entertainer of all time. Fight me if you want to. Fight me if you want to. I think he is one of the greatest entertainers of all time. Michael Jackson is the only man to stand still for 2 minutes, 15 seconds. No lyrics, no movement. People are passing out and crying. I think Chris Brown is getting close to that. But I still want to know, was it in the script for Chris Brown to choke that woman on stage and have that much fun? I want to know. I want to know. If you've been to a Chris Brown concert, please leave your comments, concerns, thumbs up. I need to go, Dre. Dre, you need to see this with your own vision, your way. Let me know about what they call them, breezy. Right, moving right along. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Cal. Snoop Dogg. When Snoop came on the scene, the way he was introduced to the game, all his legal issues, did you ever expect? I'm live now, sir. You want to come over and say a few words? You want to wave to the people? It's the owner of Kilroy's. He's on the parking lot, Mr. Hart. He's on the parking lot. Get on down here and speak to him. But Snoop Dogg, I'm 54 years old. I've been knowing the whole Snoop Dogg saga from the beginning. Where Snoop Dogg is at right now, what he has done, the rumors, the allegations, what we do know, the self-admittance of things, the music, the movies, the cameos. But Snoop said one of the greatest things ever. The awards he has not won. The awards we think he should win. But this man said one of the greatest things ever. I have 40 kids in the NFL. See, before prime time, and Uncle Luke has a football team as well from 2 Live Crew. Snoop followed through. I went to a Snoop Dogg game when the Super Bowl was in Houston between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Football Patriots when Jake Delhomme was the quarterback for the Panthers. Went to a game. Snoop has 40 kids in the NFL. I'm going to say this one more time. Snoop Dogg has coached 40 kids that are in the NFL. Let that sink in. Most of you just know Snoop from Martha Stewart or commercials, but just Google Snoop. Do your hip-hop history. Do your legalities of hip-hop. Snoop almost went to prison. And to reinvent himself the way he did, in the way that he's kind of up there with Muhammad Ali to me, the way they transitioned and changed everything from the public's perception to the perception now of Snoop Dogg. Wow, 40 people in the NFL. Wow. Snoop-a-Loop, bring your green hat. I don't know how to please today's NFL fan. I really don't know. And I'm a fan of the game. We've had some issues, apparently, with Sunday Night Football. A lot of people don't like the way the opening music scene is going. It's too much going on. Do you just want to say, welcome to Sunday Night Football, here we are? We don't need the intro song no more. I mean, and when change comes, people don't like change. You got to slowly give it to them. But the Atlanta, Minnesota game, Had a whole lot of interesting things. Say what you will about JJ. Say what you will about the Atlanta Falcons wearing white pants. Say what you will about the Falcons benching their kicker who's missed 39 field goals since he's been in the league, and they signed a kid 24 hours before the game, didn't know his teammates were doing, and hit 5 field goals. I didn't believe this. My good friend, the counselor, said, is football better when soccer players save the game? This dude hit 5 field goals. First NFL game ever, and got the call 24 hours before the game. If you stay ready, you're always ready. Keep that in mind. Moving right along. Monday Night Football gave us 2 games. I don't know if I like Monday Night Football with 2 games all the time. Was it the matchups, the fact that it was Tampa and the Texans, the Chargers and Vegas? The schedule is not made the week of, people. It's made beforehand. The expectations of Tampa and the Texans was high. The expectations of the Chargers and the Raiders were high. We can't explain when the game is played. Baker Mayfield. I told y'all this last year. Maturity hits people at different levels of life. You can either be woken up, or awake. I think Baker Mayfield figured out after all them commercials when he was Cleveland, what happened at OU, being the first walk-on in collegiate football to win the Heisman Trophy. Talk to me. Baker Mayfield said, I need to be a man and take what is given with me with an offense and a team that got my back. Let me go out here and play football. What has Baker been doing since he's been at Tampa? He's taken the terrific Tom playbook and turning to Baker being his own man. As long as you get the club, I'm happy with that. And Baker Mayfield is a quarterback on one of my fantasy football teams. Even though I lost both of my fantasy football games this weekend, it doesn't matter. You still compete. The Houston Texans. Ever since 2002, and one of their owners came out during during the Colin Kaepernick situation and said these words, the inmates are running the asylum. I look at the Houston Texans a different way. They have the intangibles at hand to be a good, competitive, competing football team. But along with so many teams, they forget the smallest thing. Who must you protect in football? Quarterback. There are a lot of good teams in the NFL that just seem to forget. Yeah, we know the left tackle is important. About what happened to Joe Theismann, a Theismann, depending on where you're raised at. But the offensive line is important until you figure that out and understand your quarterback's attributes. And knowing your quarterback can read a defense very well and has a zip on the ball, it's not going to work. Maybe a 7-10 season for them or a 9-8 season. Until they make the adjustments that need to be made, the Houston Texans are always going to be that team. Everybody says the same thing at the barbershop and the water cooler. Why can't this team figure it out? The Houston Texans are one of them. The Chargers and the Vegas Raiders. Everybody wants to know, how did that game turn out that way? The Chargers are 2-0. The Raiders, all this. That matchup is not between the players. That matchup was based on Captain Harbaugh, khaki pants, and the oldest head coach in the NFL, Pete Carroll. Them two are so meticulous in the hatred that they have for each other. The way that game, them two went into that game, had nothing to do about football. If you know the history of Jim Harbaugh and Pete Carroll, you know why the Chargers won, and you know why the Raiders played that way. I'm going to keep it on that level. If you know nothing about college football and nothing about Jim Harbaugh as a player in the NFL, a player in college, a coach in college, and a coach in NFL, and Pete Carroll's resume, You will understand what happened in that game Monday night better than anybody else. But for the people that are just football fans, you're probably wondering why the Raiders played that way and how did the Chargers win that game. Go back to what I just said. Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh are different. We have a very interesting matchup tomorrow in the NFL. The Miami Football Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And nobody circled the wagon like who? The Buffalo Bills. The head coach of the Miami Dolphins on Sunday, post-game press conference, was asked, what does your team need to do? He said you win games when you win games and you lose games when you lose games. How if you get fired before the bye week, and they don't have a bye week until week 12, I believe, the Dolphins, week 12. When the Dolphins lose Thursday, but anyway, when they play Buffalo, strange things happen. Trade Tyreek, get you a second and a fourth round for him. While his value is still high, does Tyreek have anyone pregnant? Does Tyreek have anyone pregnant? He had more kids and touchdowns last year. The Dolphins have more noise and attraction outside of what's going on in the gridiron. Okay, follow along. The last time a coach was fired before the bye week was in college football. You remember when Arkansas lost to the Citadel in 1992? The first game. You leaving here. You getting up out of if you get fired before the bye week, the Dolphins do not understand the assignment in the offseason. We have quarterback issues in the NFL. Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, is irrelevant. Justin Fields. What are we going to do? We've had issues with the offensive line everywhere we can go. When you know the offensive line is bad, but you go and re-sign your defensive player and your receivers, you locked up the bag in the wrong way. If I'm a quarterback and I know I have my weapons and they're still under contract, why did we renegotiate a deal but lock up the offensive line? Again, a lot of people sign contracts but don't read the fine print of the contracts. Joe Burrow. Brock, I am picked last in the NFL, but I still made it mama. JJ, I am McCarthy, and Justin Fields. I am worried about the offensive line with these guys and these teams. Damn your fantasy points. Damn your affliction with the team. I care about the fact they're not taking care of the quarterback. Tackle, 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 tack, tack, tack. Because all I want to do is protect my quarterback. They're not doing it. I have questions and concerns about Caleb Williams. Geno Smith. We always hearing from people from football teams the wrong way. Whether it's clickbait, chatterbait, whatever it may be. I want to hear from the quarterback. I don't care what you do off the field, who you married to, if your jury is real or fake, where you live at, who your parents are. I don't care about none of that. It's when you on the field game time. What are we doing? What is Caleb doing? Ben Johnson, what Detroit did to you, that you got in your feelings right there. You knew they were going to do that to you. When they mocked you and ran a play that you called for them when you were on the coaching staff at Detroit, when they put up 52, we had the most explosive points ever in football in quite some time this past weekend. Everybody lit it up. In the Friendly's Fantasy Football League, I got beat 161 to 117. If my bench players would have played, I would have lost. Never had that happen. Never had that happen before. So right now, coming in the week of the NFL season, here's what I see right now. I hope all teams address this. The offensive line protection, and nobody that's a receiver can catch the damn ball. Why? Why can't receivers catch the ball? Why? Why can't receivers catch the ball? The ball is in the breadbasket. Travis Kelce Swift, he gave an INT away. My Broncos, the Cowboys, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Raiders. We've had more than 10 plus teams with key receivers that should know how to catch the ball, that are dropping the ball. Don't get me started on the Tennessee Titans. Cam I.M. Ward, Rookie of the Year. He's going to win Rookie of the Year. He's going to win Rookie of the Year. Go look how that man is playing. The man is a rookie. The man was a walk-on at the U. We do it for the U. The dude is different. The dude is different. If you're just tuning in, we're live on location. We're downtown St. Louis at Kilroy, another proud sponsor of the show. Get you some beef jerky. We got Major League Jerky here in the building. Got my shirt today. Get on down, do some jerky. Apparently, kids. Apparently, there's no school today. I thought I was at the horse track. The damn kids I see down there. I don't recall my dad or mom taking me out of school in the 3rd of December and going to a day Cardinal game. Parents today are different. I love them. You're not going to school today. We're going to the game. Yeah. Why weren't you in school yesterday? My dad took me to the Cardinal. Since the Emmys have aired, I've dove back into the TV bag. I got a show for all you people out here you want to watch. You ever heard of the show Sybil with Sally Field back in the day? She had multiple personalities up here. I have a true story for you to watch. This actually happened. It's called The Crowded Room on Apple TV. It's a true story of Billy Milligan. He was the first person to be found not guilty by reason of insanity due to DID, dissociative identity disorder. Look here. It's like watching Law and Order on acid, watching Law and Order SVU on shrooms, watching Law and Order Criminal Intent high as a kite. This show, I advise you to put the subtitles on. Put the subtitles on. Put the subtitles on. Trust me on this. It's on Apple TV. It's called The Crowded Room. You would not be disappointed at all. Again, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get on downtown. Cardinal Baseball. We're here at Kilroy's. First show podcasting live stream ever down here. Been a friend of the family over 25 years. Got Art Senior and Miss Brenda on the parking lot flagging you, and the kids are inside serving you beverages and great food. Parking is available. It kind of feels like old school tailgating when the Redbirds were either winning the division, guaranteed a playoff berth, need a win to get in the playoffs, but it's different when you're outside looking in. To all the Cardinal fans and Cardinal Nation that don't want to be affiliated with coaching duties or the GM, but just a fan of the game and enjoy coming to the ball game, we appreciate you. I posed this question late yesterday. We had a remote yesterday at one of our newest sponsors, Outpost Coffee and Bricks, located at 4630 Linden. I posed this question yesterday after the show. We found out that Molly Curran is leaving ESPN first take. Who you want to replace her? Who do you want to replace Molly on ESPN First Take? I see a bigger picture. She said, stay tuned. I really do believe, finally, the women have got what Montez has been trying to say. I think the women, look at all the women that have been on all these sports shows that you all like as a male or female that are no longer there. Think about it for a moment. All the women that you know that have been part of a sports program that you watch, but they're no longer on it. What do you think these women about here? They about to finally do it. They about to bring us the power of she. They about to bring us the power of she. I don't know how they about to do this, but I got a funny inclination that the women are about to do their own thing, own brand, their way. You can say what you want to the way Molly interrupts them in mid-talk, but don't forget, she has something in her ear. The producers are telling her to go to break because you got to do what? You got to show the sponsors. You got to show the people the sponsors. You got to get the advertisement out there. If you don't get the advertisement out there, you wouldn't be on the teletube. You got to get it out there. And when people are doing it, why Molly is always cutting them off, it's the producer that's yelling people. I think Molly's about to create her own brand with a whole platform of nothing but women, something I've been saying for over 10 damn years. WNBA, hint, hint, hint. Stop doing these different platforms with the games. Go to one damn thing and let the woman have it. The power of she is about to come already. We've heard some crazy stories about AI, how to get invested, how to learn about it. People over 40 pay attention. People over 40 pay attention. AI is moving in different lanes. They're not playing around. AI just replaced a minor league baseball manager. I'm sorry. AI just replaced a minor league baseball coach. AI replaces a minor league manager of the LA Ballers. And they won. AI, artificial intelligence, just took a job from a human being that coaches a baseball team in minor league. If you're over 40 and you're not computer literate and you have a job that the computer is there, hey, okay. I have a lot of friends over 40 that work in the tech world, that work in corporate. AI just took a human being's job coaching in minor league baseball. Pay attention. Pay attention. You wouldn't know it, but fall is on the way. It's been 98 degrees plus here in St. Louis all week. I think all weathermen and weather women need to be questioned here. Nobody saw this coming. I don't like the explanation that they're giving on why it's so hot. I need more information. Don't tell me you found life on Mars. Don't tell me Pluto's not a planet. Don't give me the breakdown of Forrest Gump why women don't want a man no matter what. And Forrest did all that, and Jenny didn't want that man until she got the thing. That's where we're at. It's supposed to be what, fall? It's almost Libra season. It's almost my birthday. We're about to turn double milk. I don't want this type of weather for the birthday. I want fall weather. I want the fro to be out. I want the pork chops back. I want the butterfly. I want the bell bottoms. I want fall gear. I do not want to be dressing like Charlie Sheen in October. Hear me out. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're in downtown St. Louis at Kilroy's. Long-time friends. They like the people. They like the people down here. Over 25 years, people. Plenty of parking available. We got some beef jerky here for you with Major League Jerky. If you haven't tried it, go to getthejerky.com. Grab yours today. Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama and her friend. Get on down here. Parking is available for you today. Wow, wow, wow. Football reactions from Sunday and Monday has been a way I did not expect. That people are so caught up in the production of Sunday Night Football. They don't like the way games go. You got people who didn't like 2 Monday Night Football games. But you're the same person that stayed up past midnight to watch a boxing match. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I tell you what we need more of. We need more of mascot football at halftime. My Broncos loved what they did in Indianapolis, the Colts and the Broncos at halftime. Mascot football, it needs to be done everywhere. It needs to be done, mascot football. Go on the Google later or the YouTube and check it out. That mascot football, I'm down with that. If you dressed up as a mascot and you can tackle a kid, do it. When you get free will to hit a kid and not get in trouble, do it. Do it. All you parents whose kids are too old, can't put them things on there if you want to, go be a mascot and play mascot football. There it is right there. Football fans, how do you feel about the tush push? Is it legal? Illegal? Should it be banned? From Swagoo to Mark Schreller and other former NFL offensive linemen, they would tell you right now that the NFL in 1992 put a rule in the book that you cannot shove another player to gain momentum. But the tush push is legal. It's in the rule book. It is in the rule book that you cannot push another player to gain momentum moving forward. But Denver lost the game due to leverage. It was the right call. It was the right call, but who made the call? Was the side judge, the head linesman, the ref back here, the back judge back there, the ref over here? Who made that call? You got to be real meticulous to look way down and see that. To see that man use another player to elevate himself to try to block a kick. You saw that. But the other questions we have in football, nobody saw a thing. We didn't see the pass interference in the Rams and the Saints games a couple of years ago. And the ref was right there. Nobody saw that. Nope. Nobody saw the hit on Justin Fields last weekend, but you saw the hit on Joe Burrow. If we put the names on the referees and league officials and umpires in all the sports, I bet we have better outcome. Let's stop putting numbers on the back and letters. Put their name on the back. Put the name of the referees on the back of their jersey. We might have to call security. There is no accountability for officials anywhere in sports. We say anything about them as players, coaches, they get fined and reprimanded. They never talk to the media. We hear from past officials, but we don't see them. Show your face. Show me. I want to know why Justin Fields' hit was legal, but Joe Burrow was illegal. Same damn hit, same day. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how Carson Wentz is about to become a record holder. Due to what happened to J.J. McCarthy, Carson Wentz is going to be quarterbacking this weekend. Carson Wentz, all the money he got, is about to play and start for his 16th in 6 consecutive seasons. Carson Wentz with Minnesota. The Cincinnati Bengals should go out and get Jameis Winston from the Giants, get a second and fourth round. I hate to say this, the Kansas City Football Chiefs need to go get Odell Beckham. It's good for football. Do I want to see the Chiefs lose? Yeah. Do I want to see the Chiefs tank for a draft pick? No. I'm a Bronco fan, not a Chief fan, but for it's good for football. It'll be a good storyline if Odell Beckham Jr. and the Kansas City Football Chiefs are allowed to talk, because Travis Kelce Swift injured his own teammate on purpose, Xavier Worthy. Check the video. He shat the bed last Sunday. He gave away a touchdown to the opposing player. Taylor Swift left the game unannounced. She didn't want nobody taking pictures early. Headache, embarrassment, concert tour, recording tour, book tour, movie tour. Don't matter. You left the game early. Mr. Browning, quarterback substitute that came in for Joe Burrow, threw 3 picks and won the game. And did you see the outfit his wife wore? Okay, whatever you say. I'm going to believe all this. I'm going to believe all this in the words of football, in the words of value entertainment. If you just tuned in, I'm going to do a fast recap for you. I forgot until late yesterday, that today was the last weekday day game for the Cardinals this season. Can't do Sunday. NFL day. So I reached out, one of the sponsors of the show, Kilroy's. Come down and do a show. Come on down. Come on down. Here, Major League Jerky is here. The golf carts are here. Parking lot is available. Get on down, chill. Good people, good atmosphere. But to recap the moments of the day. Oh, by the way, we picked up 2 new sponsors of the show. Yeah. I'll be sharing everything with you guys tomorrow about the 2 new sponsors of the show. So much to tell you on Friday. So much to tell you. I will have their graphics up and logo to share with you, but we have been doing some great, amazing things behind the show. I think now we're up to 44 sponsors total with the show. We're going to keep attacking the process. We got to keep it moving. We're not done yet. Montez at midday, brought to you by CertaPro Painters, and we're downtown. If you did not see Good Morning America yesterday, Malcolm Jamal Warner mom was on there. The words were something else. Robert Redford passed away from the movie The Natural. If you've never seen the movie The Natural, I should have bought a farm. That's no ball. Go get me the ball. I bone chipped it from a tree that was struck by lightning by my house. I made it myself. What does this Wonder Boy thing mean here? I don't get it. Who sends me a 35-year-old ball player? Watch that movie and the documentary. Chris Brown. I haven't been to a Chris Brown Breezy concert, but I've seen the video footage online. For you people out there that hate Chris Brown, you don't know the whole story of him and Rihanna. Read the whole story. I bet you change your mind then. But to the folk that never left Breezy, look at it. He's a performer. Little thing like him, Jay. Snoop Dogg say, damn the music accolades I'm not getting. Damn the collabs I've been doing with people across my brand. Damn the weed situation. 40 players in the NFL. 40 players in the NFL. Atlanta, Minnesota on Sunday night. Atlanta signed a kicker 24 hours before the game, made 5 field goals. 2 games on Monday night. A lot of people didn't like it. Tampa at the Texans. Baker Mayfield is now maturing. Atlanta Falcons, the Yeah, Atlanta on that Sunday night game. Stop wearing those white pants. The Texans fixed that offensive line. The Chargers in Vegas, who had nothing to do about the players. That was Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh. Somebody's going to get fired in college football and NFL before the bye week. It's coming. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And there's nothing we can do about it. We tried to save these people, but nobody's paying attention at all. We have quarterback issues in NFL. Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Justin Fields, Caleb Williams, J.J. McCarthy, Geno Smith. From injuries to offensive line. We have issues as well with receivers catching the ball with street cred. Is it glove? Is it stickum? Is it your talent? We just want you to catch the damn ball. AppleTV has a great show you need to check out. It's called The Crowded Room. It's a story about Billy Milligan. It's a true story. He's the first person found not guilty by reason of insanity due to DID, dissociative identity disorder. When you watch this series on Apple, a lot of people that you know in your life are going to come to mind. If the Miami Dolphins lose Thursday night against the Buffalo Bills and nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills, when you're a head coach and the press conference come to you with a question, and your response is, you win when you win games, and you lose when you lose games. Molly Curum is leaving ESPN First Take at the end of the year. Who should replace her? I think the power of she is about to pop up. I think behind the scenes, the frustration of the WNBA going to these multiple platforms. Again, who has the ION app? Who has that app? Nobody. Who has that app? Nobody. Nobody has that app. I think the WNBA and all these women that used to be a part of these major sports shows, they're not there anymore. And now Molly's leaving. ESPN, First Take, the end of the year. I think the power of she is coming. You heard me say it first. Who's going to replace it? We had AI replace a human being manager in minor league baseball. A human being was replaced by AI. The LA Ballers minor league team, and they won. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Should the tush push be a legal play or let it go? Because the NFL, in the rule book, 1992, they put a rule in there that you cannot push one of your players to gain momentum moving forward. What is the tush push? You can say it with me. Yeah, it happens. It happens. With folks, boys and girls, and children of all ages. If you're celebrating a birthday today, enjoy your birthday. If you're at the Cardinal game, have a good time. We'll try again next year. What a year, what a season. But being down here on game day in the daytime remind me of the days I used to drive the golf cart. Daytime baseball in the middle of the week is one of my favorite things to do. It is. You're home by 6 o'clock. A real good day, you're home by 8. But day baseball with weather like this, all the days of yesterday. The food, the people, the memories. It's all right here for the people. Well, TikTok, StreamYard, Facebook, YouTube. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to check out the show today. Again, this was a spontaneous pop-up podcast today. Didn't want to go to the studio today. I realized today was the last Cardinal day game on a weekday. Can't do Sunday, that's NFL day. I have more news to share with you on Friday's show. I will be back in the studio Friday, and we will pick it up from there. So thank you again to the good folk, good people here at Kilroy's and Major League Jerky for letting me come and invade your space for a couple minutes of the day. And thanks again to our title sponsor, CertaPro Painters, and to the good folk and the good people that keep it moving forward. Thanks again to you people, and we'll see you Friday on the show. Until next time, we out of here, people, and we'll holler at you later. Thank you again. It's been Rizzo. It's been real. Oh, no. Thank you, good people. We'll see you next time. Peace, and we're out of here. Peace. See you later, and we're out. Thank you. See you Friday.